This reaction is stop believing everything your mind tells you, but concentrate and sweeping. Like the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this reaction in 3, 2, 1.
If you have never listened to anything else I have said in my entire life, I just ask that one thing is this.
Yeah.
Please do not listen to everything that your mind tells you.
Do them, yeah.
Now, before we dive into this, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Carson. I started this channel basically just as a way to talk about the things I'm going through, the mistakes I'm making, in an effort to hopefully make sure you don't make those same mistakes and become the best version of yourself just a little bit faster. Now, every time that we make a big decision in life, whether that be relationships, career, a choice of a car or a house to buy, anything like that,
Yeah.
we are forced to say yes to one thing and no to 100 other potential paths. The problem is when we do this, our mind gets a little bit fearful. We think, okay, well, I'm saying yes to this path here, but what if these other paths, the choice that I'm not making, is better? What if that's the one I was supposed to choose? What if I'm going to be happier if I did this other path? Yeah, I'm now stuck on this path. And we start running through all of these different scenarios in our mind. The thing is, the path we're going on oftentimes is going to have the most emotions tied to it, both positive and negative, because of course you're going down it. You're going to think, oh, well, I mean, already in this path, this has gone wrong, this has been hard, I've struggled here. I probably wouldn't have experienced this on another path. And we start romanticizing these other paths that we didn't take instead of the one we chose. But the problem is, we just have a lack of information on those other paths. Yet we automatically assume the best case scenario, even when likely that's probably not the case. So to put it simply, when you're going to make big decisions in your life, the path you choose in the moment and as you start doing it is likely going to suck in what feels like the most. And you're going to look at some of the other potential paths that you had and have some regret. This is often called buyer's remorse. A lot of people have that. It's a widely understood term, but this happens in many different areas of your life. Now, for me, and the way that I kind of came up with this analogy and something I was thinking about, I was sitting down and planning out a YouTube video. And you might be thinking, oh, YouTube video, that's so small. It is, but it's a super simple example. So I was planning a YouTube video. And typically when I kind of plan like the structure for a YouTube video, I plan out a few different ways that the video could go, or some of the ways that I want to talk about things or do things in the video.
Yeah.
Well, I have these 3 different ideas, and after a little bit of thinking, I chose one. As I'm filming and kind of fulfilling on that path, if you will, I got this feeling in my stomach. I'm like, oh no, I think this other video structure would have been better. Oh no, I wish I would have done that one now. Is it too late to change it? And my mind starts going. And instead of focusing on the task at hand of making the video I did choose the best it can possibly be, my mind is in a million different places thinking about what ifs in other videos.
Yeah.
And you might see this as just a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But it goes in so many ways. For those of you watching this, you might be in a relationship right now. And you might think, well, what if someone else is better for me out there? Or you might be choosing between 2 majors in school and thinking, well, what if another major is better other than the one I chose? But because you're in this one foot in, one foot out mentality, you're not able to go fully in on the one you did choose, so you're not giving it its full service that it deserves. You're doing it a disservice by having one foot in, one foot out, so likely it's not going to yield the results you want, even if it would have prior. A lot of the time when we do this, we are searching for peace. We're trying to make
Ooh.
the perfect decision that's going to bring us peace in our lives.
Yeah.
But peace does not come from making the perfect choice. Peace is a feeling you have within yourself, and it can be done in any scenario. If you choose a path and it's not inherently the right one, or you don't believe it's the right one, you can still make peace with that and be happy with where you're at. Nobody is going to go through life making perfect decisions in every single aspect of their life. They're just not. It's not realistic, unfortunately. You're going to mess up somewhere. So it's your job to make peace in the decision you did make. Realize that at the time, that was the best decision you could make. And now you have to reap whatever your hand was dealt.
Yeah.
That was not the right term, but you know what I mean. You had to deal with the cards you were dealt. I think that's what I meant. So, for those of you watching this, if you are stressing out about a big life decision, if you are worried that you made the wrong choice
Yeah.
with a path in life, a job, a major, whatever it might be, just know
Ooh.
that these other paths that might look so amazing might not be as good as they seem right now,
Yeah.
regardless of what your mind is telling you. Take away those thoughts. Whenever they pop up, remind yourself this. Mark them as a fantasy, because they're not your current reality. And all you can do is
Ooh.
focus on the current tasks at hand.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this one. Of course, as always, kind of a different one. I always try to find ways to put common problems that a lot of people experience and I experience into words,
Yeah.
so that it can hopefully relate in a lot of you to a lot of you. Not relate in a lot of you, that's crazy, but relate to a lot of you,
Really
so it
crazy.
clicks more, so that the resolution seems a little bit more tight knit to your current situation. So hopefully I was able to um, communicate that properly for a lot of you. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm heading out of town on a cruise, a much needed one at that. So so I'll be out of here. But I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I always love sitting here and talking to you after I get through the barrier of actually coming and setting up the camera and sitting up here. I'm just yapping at this point. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace. That was Stop Believing Everything Iman Taught You by Constantine in Swippy. True that. We do believe everything our man taught us. That's 100% true. Yeah. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. And drop a like if you like. And comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell so you can be notified when I upload in my bad. Wow.